In this video, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating visions of the future of technology, AI 2041. We'll start with a quick introduction to what this concept is all about and why it stands out from other books on artificial intelligence. Then we'll look at what makes AI 2041 unique, how it blends storytelling with real-world AI science in a way that feels both imaginative and practical. After that, we'll walk through the key future scenarios it presents and what they could mean for education, jobs, healthcare, creativity, and even human identity. And finally, we'll reflect on the big picture, what all of this tells us about the future we are heading toward. Start with intro. Imagine waking up in a world where your teacher is an AI, your doctor predicts illness before you feel it, and your job might not exist anymore. It might even know your health condition before you feel a single symptom. This isn't a prediction from a movie. It's a vision of what's coming next. This isn't science fiction. It's a preview. Today, we're exploring AI 2041, a powerful vision of how artificial intelligence could reshape our lives over the next 2 decades. This video is not a summary of the book. It's a deep, original exploration inspired by its ideas, breaking down how AI could transform education, work, creativity, healthcare, and even human identity itself. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand where AI is going, you'll start to see your own future differently. Also, we're not reproducing the original book or its proprietary data. If you want the full depth, I strongly recommend supporting the author by purchasing the official book. Let's begin. What makes AI 2041 unique? Now here's what makes AI 2041 truly different from most books about technology. Instead of overwhelming you with technical jargon or long theories, it does something much smarter. It tells stories. Not just any stories, but 10 carefully imagined futures. Each one is set in a different part of the world. From busy cities in Asia to evolving societies across the globe, every story places AI into real human lives, showing how it might shape decisions, relationships, and everyday moments. And that's important, because technology on its own doesn't change the world. People do. What this book does brilliantly is show how AI interacts with people, students, workers, parents, creators, and how those interactions could reshape society in ways we don't always expect. But here's where it gets even more powerful. After each story, the narrative pauses and shifts gears. Instead of continuing the fiction, it breaks things down. What you just experienced in the story is explained using real-world AI concepts, things like machine learning, computer vision, natural language processing, and data-driven systems. So you're not just imagining the future, you're understanding how it could actually happen. This structure creates a unique experience. First you feel the future, then you understand it, and that combination is what makes the ideas stick. Because let's be honest, reading about algorithms and neural networks can feel abstract, but when you see how those same technologies might decide your education path, detect your health risks, or even influence your career, it suddenly becomes real. Another thing that stands out is the global perspective. These stories aren't limited to one country or one culture. They show how AI might evolve differently depending on local values, economies, and political systems. In one place, AI might be used to improve education access. In another, it might raise serious questions about privacy and surveillance. Same technology, completely different outcomes, and that's a key message. AI is not just about innovation, it's about choices. The way we design it, regulate it, and use it will shape whether it becomes a tool for empowerment or control. So instead of giving you one prediction of the future, this approach gives you 10 possibilities, 10 different paths. And maybe the most important takeaway is this: the future of AI is not already written. It's something we're building right now. And understanding these possibilities is the first step. Part 3, the 10 Future Visions. Topic 1, Smart Learning via AI or Smart Learning Worlds. Imagine a classroom where every student has a personal AI tutor. No more one-size-fits-all teaching, no more falling behind or waiting when you already understand. because now education adapts to you. The AI knows your strengths, your weaknesses, even when your attention drops. Struggling with math? It slows down and explains in a new way. Good at science? It gives you advanced challenges instantly. Every student learns at their own speed, in their own style. Visual learners see simulations. Hands-on learners get interactive tasks, and no one is left behind. This could completely change education. A student in a small village could learn at the same level as a top private school. But here's the big question. If AI can teach everything perfectly, what happens to human teachers? Maybe they don't disappear. Maybe they become something more powerful, mentors, guides, and motivators, because AI can explain lessons, but only humans can inspire dreams. Future Vision 2: How AI will transform healthcare. Imagine a world where diseases are caught before you even feel sick. This is AI-powered healthcare. Your body is constantly talking. Heart rate, sleep, oxygen levels, tiny changes you don't notice. Now AI listens to all of it. Wearable devices track your health in real time. And AI doesn't just monitor, it predicts. It can detect early signs of diseases like diabetes, heart issues, even cancer, before symptoms appear. That means treatment can start early, when it's most effective. Not only that, your treatment becomes fully personalized. Two people with the same illness may get completely different plans because AI understands their body, lifestyle, and risks. But here's the big tension. All of this depends on one thing: your health data. So the question becomes, do we trade privacy for the chance to save lives? Because in this future, AI might not just improve healthcare, it might decide who gets a second chance and who doesn't even sick in the first place. Future Vision 3: How AI will transform jobs. What if your job didn't exist in 10 years? This is the reality of AI and automation. Machines are getting smarter every day, writing reports, analyzing data, even handling customer service. And yes, millions of jobs could disappear. But that's only half the story, because while some jobs are fading, entirely new careers are being created. Jobs like AI trainers, prompt engineers, robot managers, virtual world designers, roles that didn't even exist a few years ago. So this isn't just job loss, it's job transformation. The real question is not, will AI take jobs? It's, will humans adapt fast enough? Because history shows something important. Every major technology shift destroys old jobs, but creates even more new ones. The difference this time, the speed. Everything is happening faster than ever before. So the winners won't just be the most skilled, they'll be the most adaptable. Because in the AI era, your ability to learn may matter more than the job you have today. Future Vision 4: How AI will transform creativity. What if creativity is no longer only human? Today, AI can write music, paint artwork, and even generate full videos in seconds. It can mimic styles, combine ideas, and produce things that once took humans days or even weeks. So the role of humans is changing. We're no longer just the creators, we're becoming the directors. Instead of drawing every brushstroke, you guide the vision. Instead of composing every note, you shape the emotion. AI becomes the tool, and humans become the storyteller behind it. But this raises a powerful question. If AI can create art that feels human, then who owns creativity? Is it the person who wrote the prompt, the AI that generated it, or the millions of artists whose work trained the system? Because in this new world, creativity is no longer just about making something. It's about who controls the creation itself, and that changes everything. Future Vision 5: How AI will transform surveillance. What if every move you make was being watched? Welcome to the world of AI-powered surveillance. In smart cities, cameras aren't just recording anymore. They're understanding. AI can track movement, recognize patterns, and even detect suspicious behavior in real time. Traffic flows smoother, emergency response gets faster, and yes, crime could drop. Sounds like a safer world, right? But here's the trade-off. The same systems that protect you are also watching you. Every street you walk, Every place you visit, every pattern you repeat, privacy starts to shrink. And the biggest question becomes, who controls all this data? Because this isn't science fiction, it's already starting today. So the real question is, how much privacy are we willing to give up for the promise of safety? Future Vision 6. How AI will transform relationships. What if you could talk to someone who always understands you? This is the rise of emotional AI. AI companions that listen, respond, and learn how you feel. Feeling lonely? They're always there. No judgment, no delay. They can hold conversations, remember your moods, even comfort you in tough moments. And as AI improves, its emotional intelligence gets better. It starts to feel real. For many people, this could reduce loneliness and provide support anytime, anywhere. But here's the deeper question. If a machine can understand your emotions, can it replace human connection? Because real relationships aren't just about perfect responses. They're messy, unpredictable, deeply human. So in a world of emotional AI, will we connect more with each other or slowly replace human bonds with something artificial? And if it feels real, does that make it real? Future Vision 7. How AI will reshape global power. What if the next world war isn't fought with weapons, but with algorithms? Welcome to the AI race. Countries are competing to build the most powerful AI systems on the planet, because in this new era, AI isn't just technology, it's power. The more data a country has, the stronger its AI becomes. And that's why people say data is the new oil. Nations that control data control innovation, economies, and even global influence. At the center of this race are two giants, the United States and China, both investing billions, both pushing faster than ever, because winning the AI race could shape the future of everything, from military strength to economic dominance to global leadership. But here's the real question. When AI becomes power, who sets the rules? Because this isn't just a tech competition, it's a race to the future of the world. Future Vision 8. How AI is transforming global finance. What if your money could think for itself? Welcome to AI-powered finance. AI can now analyze massive amounts of data in seconds, market trends, news, global events. It doesn't just react, it predicts. Stocks, crypto, investments. AI can spot patterns humans might miss. And when it comes to fraud, AI is always watching. It can detect unusual transactions instantly, stopping scams before they even happen. But here's where it gets personal. Your investments are no longer generic. AI can build a strategy tailored just for you, your goals, your risk level, your future plans. It's like having a personal financial advisor 24/7. But here's the real question. If AI controls the smartest money decisions, who really controls your wealth? Because in this future, money doesn't just move fast, it moves intelligently. And that could change the entire financial system. Future Vision 9. How AI is transforming autonomous world. What if the road ahead has no drivers at all? This is the self-driving future. Cars are no longer controlled by humans. They are controlled by AI, systems that can see everything, react instantly, and never get tired. No distractions, no fatigue, no human error. That means one big promise: fewer accidents, because every second AI is analyzing traffic, pedestrians, signals, and road conditions in real time, faster than any human ever could. So, in theory, roads become safer, smarter, and smoother, but this change doesn't stop with cars. It changes everything: taxis, delivery services, trucking, logistics. Entire industries begin to shift. Jobs that once relied on driving could disappear or transform completely. Even cities may look different: less parking, redesigned roads, more automated transport systems. But here's the real question. If machines take control of movement itself, what happens to human control? Because in this future, you don't drive anymore. You're just a passenger in a world driven by AI. Future Vision 10. How AI is redefining what it means to be human. If machines can think, create, predict, and even simulate emotions. Then what does it really mean to be human? This is no longer just a technology question. It's a question about identity, because for the first time in history, we are building something that can imitate parts of us, our intelligence, our creativity, even our conversations. AI can write stories, it can compose music, it can answer questions like a human, so the line is starting to blur. What separates us now? Is it intelligence? AI is catching up. Is it creativity? AI is already generating art. Is it memory, logic, communication? Those are no longer uniquely human either. So we're left with a deeper question. If everything we can do can be replicated, what cannot be replaced? Maybe the answer is not what we do, but what we are. Because in the age of AI, we are forced to redefine humanity itself, not by machines, but by the mirror they hold up to us. Part 4. Risks versus opportunities. In the world of AI 2041, the future of artificial intelligence is not distant science fiction. It is already unfolding around us, and over the next 2 decades, AI won't just change technology. It will reshape how we live, learn, work, and even think. But this future has 2 sides, opportunity and risk. Opportunities. In one direction, AI becomes a powerful force for progress. In healthcare, it moves from reacting to illness to predicting it before it happens. Diseases could be detected early, treatment could become fully personalized, and lives could be saved on a massive scale. In education, AI creates deeply personalized learning worlds. Every student gets their own adaptive tutor, learning at their own speed, in their own style, without being held back or left behind. And in everyday life, productivity reaches a new level. Machines handle repetitive work, analyze complex systems, and help humans focus more on creativity, problem solving, and innovation. A world where human potential is amplified, not replaced. Risks, but AI 2041 also warns us this future is not guaranteed to be positive. One major risk is job displacement. As AI becomes more capable, entire industries may be reshaped faster than society can adapt. Another risk is surveillance. With smart cities, connected devices, and constant data collection, the boundary between safety and privacy could begin to fade. And then there is bias. AI systems learn from human data. And if that data carries inequality, the technology can unknowingly amplify it at scale, meaning decisions in hiring, healthcare, finance, and justice could be influenced in ways we don't always see or understand. Part 5. Final thoughts. When we talk about the future of AI, it's easy to think it's far away, something that will arrive in 2041. But the truth is very different. AI is not coming in the future. It is already here. It's in the apps we use, the videos we watch, the recommendations we trust, and the systems shaping our daily decisions. Quietly, it's already part of our world. And AI 2041 gives us a powerful reminder. The real question is not whether AI will change the world, because it already is. The real question is, are we ready for that change? Because AI is no longer just a tool. It is becoming a system we live inside of, affecting healthcare, education, finance, and even how we think. But here's the key point. The future of AI is not fixed. It will be shaped by human choices, what we build, what we allow, and what we control. So in the end, AI is not just about machines. It is a reflection of us. And the future of AI is really the future of humanity itself.